some guy, some guy in the chat named himself Hugh Jats Tits. You gotta love it. How you guys doing? Hello, hello. That dating channel. Haven't been on for a little bit because last week we had the breaking news on the other channel about people basically getting caught with their hands in the cookie jar when it comes to stealing stuff. But now that we're past that, we can get back to the nitty gritty. Basically, I think it's really important to give you an alternative view as to what's happening out there with dating channels. There are a lot of really good dating channels, mostly run by women. Like I've seen a lot of these dating channels that women give women advice and they're coming from a good place. Unfortunately, the algorithm likes dunking on like only fangirls and whores. Like that's what the algorithm likes. Like if you guys listen to Timcast IRL, he does a very good breakdown of Dylan Mulvaney stuff where he was a whatever. I don't know what he was doing before, but he was kind of acting kind of goofy. And then once he went into the transgender stuff on TikTok, it took off. And that's because the algorithm liked it. The algorithm liked the whole craziness of like transgenderism and it just brought it all the way to the top. So he ran with that. So with unfortunately, with Kevin Samuels being gone, and let's be honest, Kevin Samuels was a primarily black YouTube dating advice guy because a lot of the stuff that he talked about didn't really, a lot of the stuff that he talked about was specific to his culture, but it did kind of like cross-pollinate onto everyone else's culture, just generally dating. Like men that are making $55,000 a year single, no kids are gold. Men that are making $75,000 and up are platinum. And men that are making $100,000 and up single, no kids are diamond. Meaning, like if you were like to classify them, because men nowadays that are available, viable, no kids, work hard, and make at least $50,000 to $75,000 a year are super, super desirable. Let's be honest. Now, the women that you hear on the red pill channels, unfortunately, they're whores. Okay, they're retarded, stupid young girls that have no idea. And I've dated them. I've dated young girls, and they're fun in the bedroom. Aside from that, there's nothing fun about them. There's nothing fun, desirable. They don't like make you think. Nothing. I found a diamond in the rough, a very educated girl that is young, cooks, does the whole thing traditional, and life is pretty good. So, it keeps me locked in and concentrated on my craft. So, unfortunately, a lot of men that watch the red pill stuff, they fall into that, yeah, I'm a bad motherfucker, I'm going to bang all the chicks. I saw a tweet. Actually, I saw a review from Playback talking about Rollo Tomasi's tweet saying that a 20-year-old man, in order to be successful, should get a vasectomy. And that blew my mind. I thought about it when I was in my 20s because I didn't want the possibility of me slipping up. So I've been banging since I was 15. And not like a bunch of girls. Like I had girlfriends, I had long-term relationships. When was the last, when was the times, 2 times in my life that I just went wild between relationships. Between my first and second relationship, I banged everything in Massachusetts. And then between the last relationship and now, I had my fun dating and I really figured a lot of things out. Number one, there were a lot of good girls out there, but a lot of them have kids. So they were not going to be viable girlfriend material or potential wife material because I don't want to raise anyone else's kids. Now, can we have fun? Sure. Can we date? Absolutely. Can you come over and hang out and I'll give you the girlfriend experience? Absolutely not a problem. And I will treat you well and I think we'll have a good time. But when it comes time for me to make a decision, I am going to be loyal to this girl. It's going to be a girl that doesn't have kids. But the problem is on the red pill stuff, they teach you to just like straight up disrespect these girls because all women are hoes and they're all hiding an agenda. No, guys. The vast majority of people, women out there, are good girls. They just have a circumstance that doesn't fit me. Now, if you're a man in his 30s or 40s and you have kids, bro, you probably have an easier time because you can't judge a woman based on her having kids when you yourself have kids. You have to go, well, she's got her own kids. I got my own kids, and we'll see if we can make this work. But a guy like me that doesn't have kids and has two pretty much full-time careers, I can pick and choose who I wanted to go out with. So most of the women I came across as were good people, except the kids were like front and center. If you were to listen to the red pill stuff, they think they're all gold diggers. And guys, I have never attracted a gold digger, ever. You can see through that pretty quickly within the first couple of sentences. But the problem is men in their 20s are highly impressionable and still have their head up their ass. They sit there, watch Fresh and Fit, watch all these other shows and the whatever podcast, and they go, oh my God, these bitches are whores. Let's dunk on them. Let's make fun of them. Ask them questions to make them look stupid. And then once in a while, they have a girl that like gets it. And you could tell that girl doesn't fit the narrative. Like the girl that calls out the guys that go, you're a simp. You're on the sugar daddy website. You pay girls to date. Most of these guys that are red pill are nerds that could never get pussy. They never played a sport in high school. They never got out of that nerd zone. Then they found the niche on dunking on girls that they would absolutely simp for if they didn't have a show. And they still simp for after the show. And the problem is, I think it's leading men in the wrong direction. A lot of men are out there that want to have a family. Raise your hands if you're a man in the chat and you want to have a family. There's 69 guys on the chat. Not a lot, right? That's good. Keeps the channel nice and tight. I can actually pay attention. Raise your hand in the chat if you want to have kids. Not if you already have kids. If you want to have kids one day. Go. And ladies, ghost watchers especially, hi ladies, put your hands up on the chat if you want to have kids one day and you don't currently have kids. Bryson, you already got kids. Christian Cologne, Bryson's got kids. Matt A, Abdullah, Theo, and Martin 187. Half bolted on. Bryson went once, one more. Dontario Carter. See, have I told you guys not to have kids? Have I told you guys don't have kids? That's crazy. Lack of Alex says wants kids. Don't ever have kids. No, I've never said that. I said don't have them until you're ready to have kids. Until you're ready. And when is that? Typically when you head out of your ass and when you can. Now, if you're 35 years old and don't have kids, Jay Guapo wants kids. Oh shit, I'm not transferring it over. Apologize. So, 4 kids, wants one more. LOL, exactly. So, if you are 35 years old and you want to have kids, and are you going to pick a girl that's 35? Are you going to look for a girl that already has a kid from somebody else to have a kid with? What if that doesn't work out? Now she's got 2 kids from 2 different baby daddies. It's a bad look. And some women fall into that category, unfortunately. But I just never wanted kids. So my selection was slim. I said, they got to be young or at least my age and no kids or grown kids out of the house. Imagine finding that. A 44, 43-year-old guy when I was dating to find a girl 24 to 32 that didn't want kids. Or a 35 to 42-year-old woman that already had kids and they were out of the house and I was their main priority. Nope. But if you're a 35-year-old man, 26 to 27 is a good look. So I tell guys, get your money up, get good, find a good girl, and if you want to have a family, typically go out with a 20-something-year-old. Like, I'm not out there telling you to get vasectomies. I'm not out there telling you to... So you guys got to be careful who you listen to. A lot of you guys are impressionable. And look, I fell into that trap too. There were times, guys, I was listening to rap songs and I'm like, yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to bang 3 girls in the same day. And there were times where I had a Rolodex and I could have gone, maybe I could pull this off. And then I'm looking like, what am I doing? I'm not that guy. I'm not that guy that to go out and bang a girl in the daytime, then afternoon to nighttime just to say I did. And then what? What the hell did I accomplish? I banged 3 chicks. So now tripled the possibilities of having some shit. I'm good. No, thank you. So I personally don't want any kids. Now, me and my girlfriend talk about it, and the girlfriends that I've had before, we've talked about it. If I'm a millionaire, could give a shit. Here you go. Have a kiddo. Bye. I'm going to go to work. I'll see the kid at night when I come home. As it should be traditional. In my opinion, it does not work. Because look, I've had this conversation many times with my ex. Kid is out tomorrow. There goes your vagina. It tore up into your butthole. Now we have a kid. Do you go to work the next day? Or 3 months whenever your vagina's recovered? Whatever. Once your tits are done being sucked down for like, now what? Oh yeah, I'm going right to work. Oh, you're going right to work? So am I expected to stay home with the kid? Because I'm going to work. Well, daycare. Daycare? I said no. Not the right mindset. Not the right mindset. Someone's got to stay home. Nobody was working from home, so that was out the window. I thought if I was going to have a kid with this person, their answers to the following questions have been just total and absolute failures. I'm done. So when me and my girlfriend talk about things like that, laughing, she's firmly on team no kids, which made her, guys, I find her a very attractive. Nestor Berrios saw her. He probably was like, wow, she's a little thing, but guys, if she was a 9, the moment she says no kids, team no kids, I was like, bro, lock it in. Like, lock it in. You're not going to find a girl that is educated, looks this good, is young, likes you this much, and is on team no kids. So I thought, I'm not going to find this anywhere else. Bada bing, bada boom, be done. Hell to the nah, mother has to stay with the kid. Exactly. But unfortunately, what happens out there is this. Women want to be boss babes sometimes, and they go, I can have a kid and have a career. Yes, you can. You can have 3 kids in a career, and those 3 kids are going to come out fucked up. Or they're going to be missing something. Look, in my opinion, once you have a kid, the best you could do is keep it alive. It's going to come out like it's going to come out. Yes, there's a lot of nurturing and things you can instill into the kid. But at the end of the day, I'm sure Jeffrey Dahmer's parents didn't think he was going to come out slicing people up. You know what I'm saying? So I just don't want to go through that. And the more you look at how the world is ending up, I don't want to raise a kid in this world. Because he'd have to be in private school or homeschool. Because I don't care if a kid is taught. Okay, think of school. How many of you were bored to death in school? I was bored to death in school. You know what I looked forward to in school? Gym. That's right. I couldn't wait to play baseball, football, volleyball, hockey, whatever the hell was happening. I went to school for gym because I was insanely bored of sitting in a pod with a bunch of kids that could not read. And I said, I'm good. Thank you. Why am I sitting in a classroom full of 40 kids at poverty level? Hey, I was there too, but I could read. What am I learning by listening them to struggle to read? It's not a good learning mechanism. Some people learn differently. So I don't want to bring a kid into this world, put him in a public school, let the system raise him, and think I'm going to be okay. So I thought this is not a no-go for me. I actually think enough about the kid that I'm not going to have him because I don't want him to come out fucked up in this world. There are kids right now. How many of you guys right now are going to be blown away by this statement? There are people watching this show right now that were born when YouTube was still a thing. There are kids on this chat, men, 20-something-year-old men on this chat, that when they were born, YouTube was already a thing. So all those kids know is what we know right now. There is no world without cell phones with these kids. There is no such thing as playing outside. There is no such thing as jumping a bike over a bunch of kids getting scraped up. It's here's a phone, shut up, I gotta watch my show. Here's a phone, watch Dylan Mulvaney on TikTok, and that's who's raising your kids. And once my ex said that answer, I said, oh, no. No. Because the door was cracked. But anyway, the door was cracked about having kids. And once she said that, I was like, fuck this. Because if I was going to have a kid with anyone, it was going to be her. But once she said something things, I'm like, yeah, no, I'm good. Found a girl that was on my program. Things are good so far. In traditional cultures, you don't see the same madness. Exactly. Nestor, how many Hispanic couples, Nestor, do you know that are divorced? I don't know of any Hispanic couples that are divorced. It's like together till death. Like they fight, they scrape, claw at each other till death. In American culture, it is very common that if you have a disagreement about walking the dogs and handling medicine, to divorce people. It's psycho. It's absolutely psycho to me that divorces are caused by the dumbest thing. And then women and men will say, well, I had, psychological abuse. That's every day. In Hispanic cultures, you're made fun of every single day. You don't see them tripping about psychological anything. They don't even dare say the word divorce. They hate each other, but no divorce. And that's the absolutely most important thing about Hispanic culture. Divorce isn't even mentioned. My dad, till the day he died, was married to my mother. Meaning they never divorced. My dad didn't believe in, getting rid of that. Even though they did their own thing, but mom was mentally ill. Dad wanted to have another kid. He did his thing. I took care of mom. My brother then took care of mom. Then my sister took care of mom till she passed and dad passed. Till the day they died, they were both legally married. And in American culture, that's not a thing. And the problem is you don't marry the woman, you marry the mom, you marry the dad, you marry the whole fucking family. And in Hispanic culture, divorce is not a thing. So Hispanic kids have a better shot of making it because the parents are going to stick around even though they hate each other's guts. So you got to understand, this red pill stuff that's being put out there, they're just doing it to hit the algorithm. They want to get to the million subs. They want to get to the viral moment. They're not going to give you actual good advice. And in my opinion, stay off of drugs. Don't get into anything heavy. Don't build a car in your 20s. Work really hard in your 20s because your body is built to work in your 20s. That's when you can have a night out till 4 a.m. and then go to sleep for 2 hours, wake up and work a 12-hour shift with Mountain Dew and a honey bun. And you're good to go for a long time. You're built for that. And then once you get into your 30s and your head starts to come out of your ass, you start to devise a plan. Maybe I do want a house. Maybe I do want a little fucker, around that I can raise and call my own and raise them and teach them the things that my dad taught me. But Red Pill tells you to be single and bang all these chicks and get a vasectomy in your 20s and make money and buy houses and rent out condos and rent out this. Shut up. I watch these and they're flim flam men. They're just guys out there that are looking for the viral moment. And there's a lot of highly impressionable men out there that literally think that's how they should operate. We'll talk about it a little bit. How the red pill stuff is actually, unfortunately, taken Kevin Samuels' teachings and distorted them in such a way that it's just viral clip moments. The Whatever podcast, Fresh and Fit, and all those other guys. I work as a substance teacher right now. The students have Chromebooks and aren't allowed to be properly disciplined. It's not looking good. That's how my ex-sister was. She was typical iPad kid, couldn't live without it, and threw temper tantrums and when it was taken away. Together till the man crosses us south of the border. I don't know any relatives either. They fight and all, but they stay together and for the family. Most Hispanic couples stick it out till the end regardless of the problems. People gasp when they hear about divorced Hispanics. Right. You're divorced? ¿Te divorciaste de? ¿Por qué carajo te divorciaste, coño? ¿Por qué no hablaron? Why didn't you just bang another dude or blah, blah. Let him bang girls and then que te las pegue, pero que no me deje. You know, they have those sayings in Spanish culture. Omar X says, the only question is, who'll be taking over your hard work and dedication when you're gone, Alex? When I'm gone? Yeah, I thought about, believe it or not, Omar X, I do think about my mortality. I have, and I think, boy, I wouldn't have to go to work the next day. Like I think about, if you don't think about your death, I think it's crazy. Actually, just so that you know that I do talk about my death. I'll see if my girlfriend is here. Let me see. Let me see if my girlfriend can speak up. I have talked to her about what I want my funeral to look like. Can you come to the door so you can hear her voice? I need you for a second. I don't want to say her name because y'all creepy. Y'all super creepy. Okay. I don't know if you'll be able to hear her, but I'll try to point the mic over to her. So I've talked about it just to prove that I've talked about what I want my funeral to look like. But I have thought about it. I have thought about my mortality and what I don't want my work to be continued by anybody. Like I see the Kevin Samuels channel still going, and I have a weird thought about it. Okay. I need you to speak up. Okay. Have I talked to you about what my funeral is gonna be like?
Yes.
So explain to them what I said I want my funeral to be like. Say it loudly because you can. I mean, yeah, you can hear pretty well.
You want
louder. You're not on camera. You're good.
You want the what do you call them from Ireland? The whole
the bagpipers.
Yes.
Yes.
And then you also want like the horse with the whole setup like the president had.
Thank you.
And you want the whole parade down the street to the church.
There you go. See? So thank you very much. I appreciate it, young lady. So I've talked about my mortality, where I want the bagpipers. I want the horse pulling the casket. And people are going to be like, wait, isn't this guy's name Alejandro Flores? What's it called? The bagpipe funeral. And I know the song. Like, I know... funeral song. I think it's Amazing Grace. Amazing Grace. Yeah. This is what I want. Okay? And there's going to be a horse clip clopping in the front. I want that. Okay? So I have to save up. I have to make enough money so I can absolutely make that happen. And it has to be on television. And people are going to go, what the fuck is happening here? No, I don't want the African pallbearers. That's whack shit. I want the bagpipes and the horse clip-clopping me around. All men think about their death once in a while. Glad I'm not the only one who has plans. There's a certain way I want to go out. And I want to go out confusing the fuck out of people and laughing. Like laughing. Because if you saw on television or YouTube a horse pulling a casket, a black, gorgeous horse pulling a casket and Amazing Grace with bagpipes, you'd go, that's pretty funny. Come on. That's pretty good. Shit. It's going to be a good time. Oh, and GT350, what's going on here? Finally got it wrapped up. 285, 976, Dynacom, sleeve block, head cam, OPG files. Woo, wow. Make good power. Okay. Clip clop, pushing hush money, Alex in the boot. So, I don't have a huge popular channel. There's maybe 5,000 subs. But I'm going to tell you guys, I don't think there's another channel out there that's not telling you to dunk on girls and treat them like shit. There are very few women out there that literally fit my criteria, but there's a lot of good women out there that just, that I met, that I dated. Maybe they felt I wronged them. Maybe they just didn't fit the girlfriend vibe or whatever, but I never disrespected any of these girls. I don't think. I don't think there's any girl that I've gone out with that I've disrespected, used, or made them feel like shit. on purpose. Maybe they just didn't fit. I ghosted them. They can call it disrespect, or I can tell you the truth, and that would probably hurt your feelings, and I'd rather just not do that. So I implore you guys to really be careful on this red pill stuff, because the more you get into it, the more it seems like it's clickbait, dunk on girls, viral moments than actual advice to men out there that are hungry for some advice. I'm going to have the accordion guys playing Un Indio Quiere Llorar when they walk up to me in the hole. Dark Horse Alex, exactly. Alex's calves at his funeral. Right. Need a separate casket for those. I got a life insurance hookup, 1 million policy. Alex will get buried inside a hush money. People will be asking to see them, the calves. Not going to lie, I thought he was going to have a Mustang pulling his casket. No Mustang. Mustangs don't define me. Come on, Mustang. Oh, you got a burnout? You got a burnout? No. When I see these guys do burnouts at their funeral, I'm like, dude, stop. I get it. Cars were your thing. There's a classy way of going out. You know what I mean? So when I see these guys strap a guy's body to the back of a car and do a burnout, I go, oh my God, you guys are fucking douchebags. Well, that's what he would have wanted. Yeah, no. I am saving up enough for an insurance policy so that they write it in. And I said, you're in charge of that. She actually kind of tears up when we talk about it because she doesn't like thinking about my death. And I go, well, we all think about our death because when I pass, I'm sure some people will be happy, but the vast majority will be sad because I actually come across as a normal dude. And I try to help people. That's my whole goal with the 2 channels, to help and entertain. Not just to get rich, because if it was just to get rich, I'd be clickbaiting you nonstop. 21 Gun Salute. CJ Cuyado says, can I ask what drives you, Alex? What do you feel your purpose is in life? What makes you get up in bed and be happy in real life? A real purpose reason, I feel like I've lost mine. Oh, CJ, that's not good. So, to be honest with you, I want to do as much as possible to make a slight impact, to be somebody, but not necessarily be like a top dog in anything. Like I want to be a good friend, good boyfriend, or maybe husband one day. I want everyone that I came across with or anyone that has been in my life to think back and go honorable, respectful, nice, helpful, selfless. Now, what motivates me to get up every day? I'm going to be honest with you. It's a rat race. When you sit down, okay, so right now there's a star called Betelgeuse or Betelgeuse. The naming is weird. And it's going supernova. Right? And I thought about it yesterday. I started looking at it. I go, hey, and I told my girlfriend, see that star right there? She goes, yeah. I go, that one is in the middle of a supernova event. It could go right now. Or it could have blown up 400 years ago and then we'll see the light. Who knows? But I think that's so cool. And me worrying about my fucking light bill is so useless in the grand scheme of things that I can't believe that I care about my light bill. You know what I mean? But that's just what drives you. Honestly, you're stardust. You are a speck of a speck of a speck in a blip of time in the grand scheme of things. But in that time that I'm alive, I'm not going to be a detriment to anybody. I'm not going to be a taker. I'm not going to be selfish. I'm not going to be a taker. I'm going to be someone that people will remember. And I guess that's what drives me, because at the end of the day, I'm not going to be a millionaire that changes the world. I'm not going to be an Elon Musk that wants humanity to become multiplanetary. I'm just not that guy. I'm just some dude, a blip on the radar, stardust that will eventually be forgotten in the grand scheme of things. But if anyone does remember me, like, this will make me immortal. My digital self will be immortal. And do you really die when you have this? Your digital self can be uploaded into an AI consciousness and you could literally live forever. So why not feed the AI with as much of you as possible? So maybe immortality, maybe just being a selfless person that tries to help people. Like, I'm not a guy that came into this world and just took. I left a lot behind. And that's how I look at it. Hardworking guy, shuts the fuck up, leave me alone, make a little money, help some people along the way, and be a generally good person. That's all you can be. Like, purpose. Like, if you want to have a family, I think that is wonderful. I think to pass on your genes is a smart thing to do so that the betterment of humanity, like there are people that shouldn't procreate. Oh, I'm about to sneeze. Holy crap. There are people that should not procreate at all. Like they shouldn't even think about having sex or procreating. But there are people that do because they think that their genes are so awesome. But there are actually genuinely good people out there. And do I think I'd be a good dad? Absolutely. Do I think I would make a great impact and raise good people? Absolutely. Do I want that? Fuck no. Because, you know, Murphy's Law, you know, what can go wrong will go wrong. I just don't want to even risk it. I'd rather just leave that up to someone else. But if your purpose is to maybe pass on your genes and leave a legacy, sure. There's nothing wrong with that. But again, I'm not that impactful. I'm just some dude in the speck of time. If you were the father of any of us, okay, if you were the father of any of us, I bet 99% of us would do anything to continue your legacy and look up to you. Hardworking, honorable, and respectful. Omar X, that's all. Look, if out of 70, which by the way, thank you, 87 people watching me, it's crazy to me. If 3 of you turn your life around because of this channel, for whatever reason, maybe it's because I inspired you to lose weight. I inspired you to get your money up. I got you out of the gutter. You listen to my talks and you go, I relate to Alex and I like how he relays the information and I generally just like his demeanor. And if I've impacted 3 people in this whole channel, I've done something. Because those 3 people will then potentially impact 3 more. And then it's just a multiplier. So maybe that small speck of consciousness that I put out there actually lives on through other people's actions. And I think that's a good thing. I think that's a great thing. On the other channel, it's more entertainment. But at the end of the day, I'm an honorable person. I'm a good guy, I'd like to think. And if that rubs off on somebody, young especially, or someone my age and can relate, I go, damn it, I'm just like him. It's nice to see there's another dude out there that's not a piece of shit taker. Like everyone in the tuning industry is a piece of shit. I'll be honest with you guys. There are more honorable men as plumbers, pipe fitters, and electricians than anyone in the tuning industry. The tuning industry is full of fucks that never threw a spiral. Like never, ever threw a spiral. You know what I mean? And, but there's money to be made in there. But once you kind of work in the mud a little bit and figure out, okay, these guys are all fucks, but this industry can really get me out of the gutter, you kind of tough it out. When we start thinking of how insignificant we are in the ever-expanding universe, we realize that our lives are a tiny moment in history. People only remember what you made them feel. Alex's funeral will be just letting him down one last time. I was letting him down one last time. CJ says, 22 years old, I work in a complex rehab therapy. I build chairs for disabled folks now. It's a long drive. Pays good, but I feel like I'm consumed by my work. I feel like I don't have time to enjoy life. CJ, I love you. That's your 20s. You should be enjoying your life now. You should be learning. You should be honing your craft. You should be busting your ass with multiple jobs. There is no enjoyment. Life is not passing you by. You know when I started actually having fun? 42. 42. What did I do between 18 or 17 when I moved out and 42? I worked. That's all I did. That's all I did. In between 2 relationships, but my main purpose was to work. And in my head and my life experience with what I did with my hands has helped me to this day immensely. And if I didn't have those experiences, there's no way I would have been at this age enjoying myself as much as I do. Like, you think you need to go party and live it up with friends and go to Cancun and go this and that. At 22, At 22, you should be knee deep in work. Knee deep. Like, it should feel stressful. Why? Because you can handle it at that age. You shouldn't be at 42 years old stressing yourself out. And if you are stressing yourself out, I'll hope you're worth $1 billion. Inspiring is the greatest gift you can give to anyone, says Don Terrio. I'm not out there in the trenches, but giving. I'm not out of the trenches, but you giving advice helps. Insane. You've gone through a lot, but you're a young guy, and you're a good-looking dude, tall. You know, you got something going for you. You're gonna come out of this. You're gonna think back when you're 40 and go, God damn, I went through all that shit, but I'm glad I got out of that shit. Trust me, it's just going to make you a stronger person at the end of the day. I started watching this channel and got my friend to start watching it also after his breakup. Titan Uranus says, you inspired me to get out of a 12-year toxic relationship, to be by myself and stack money, leaving dating alone and everything for a while. I'm 30. You've definitely impacted me, says Zach B. Dating advice and wisdom has helped me better when it comes down to talking and dating to women. I've noticed more things since I've started listening to you. Anthony says, you inspired me to get my CDL, been driving since December, made some money, got a new car, looking to get into a house sometime this year or next. Not really looking at dating at the moment, taking all the OT. I love that. God damn it. I love hearing that when a guy is just about his purpose and his work. Mendoza says, you've helped out way more than you think. I can relate to you a lot. As awesome who doesn't smoke or drink at all and committed to a sport competitively for a long time. Alex, you inspired me to lose weight and currently down 56 pounds and working on a promotion at work. Please do bumble swipes to the 956. Pura tacuachas. I don't think I can. I think I delete the app every time because that's the only way you can change it. And I don't want it on my fucking phone because it looks sus. It looks fishy and sus. You know what I mean? It's going to be, I made it the whole country online. Getting married this weekend, says Leave It to Beaner. This channel helped me out of a divorce spot and helped me refocus. I'll raise a drink to you and thanks. Hey, everyone. Raise your glasses to Mr. Leave It to Beaner getting married this weekend after being through some stuff and banging dead bodies in the middle of his ambulance. Like he was out there just banging dead bodies, getting hard while he was attending to dead people. So now he's gotten out of that and he's getting married. It's nice. He's come a long way from banging dead people. Abdullah Alabasi, my thought process has changed a lot more. I hear your talks, Alex. I might not relate with the dating scene since my culture is different, but I love hearing you talking about getting our life around. I'll always be grateful. You got it, brother. I also appreciate Bryson Witt and everyone else being supportive and giving insight. Life is an interesting journey. Alex, Mig? What's that mean? Alex, do you ever stop and think how 20-year-old Alex would feel about you with your life experience, jobs, 2 channels, and a whole Amory behind you? Yeah, look, everyone raising the glass to Leave It to Beaner. That's badass. So, okay, so when I was 18, I came across a group of guys in Southampton, Massachusetts. Mike Robinson, a couple of other guys in that shop that were 38 to 52. And they dropped so much knowledge on me. They dropped so much life experience on me. My uncles were in their 40s. My dad was in his 40s, talked to me about that stuff. And I was just fascinated that I was able to get a perspective. Then my first job was with a guy that was way older, like 30 years old. He was my boss, and he talked to me about his life experience. And I never had friends really my age except a couple that just did dirty shit. And I couldn't really fuck with them because my dad was like, bro, you're fucking with those guys, you're going to end up in a ditch somewhere. I go, I know, Dad. Not going to mess with them anymore. So 20-year-old Alex would look at, boy, I'm going to be honest with you. I was actually thinking about that the other day. 20-year-old Alex would want to be like 45-year-old Alex. 20-year-old Alex was, 170 pounds. 170 pounds. Played baseball. Thought he was going to become a baseball player. Thought I was going to become like some kind of like big leaguer. Didn't really have any focus. Loved fast cars. So if 20-year-old Alex would have seen a guy that's 45 with my shape and build, driving a ZR1, a GT500, had an 8-second Fairmont, and a white notch that makes almost 500 wheel, I'd say I want to be that guy. I say I want to be that motherfucker. I am that motherfucker. So yeah, I think 20-year-old Alex would be proud of 45-year-old Alex, and vice versa. Actually, no. 45-year-old Alex would have thought 20-year-old Alex was a lost soul, just out there, not understanding life. But knowing how I grew up, it's a wonder I didn't come out dead or dealing drugs. So that's all you did in my neighborhood. 27 says, Quan, being red-pilled has 100% ruined dating for me. Yeah, it's not good. Happily married here, Alex. Still really enjoy the channel. It's helped me appreciate the wife relationship even more. I come home from 13-hour shifts and have home-cooked meal. I'm a lucky man. Mercury Motorsports. Go over to your wife. Give her a big fat kiss. Rub her ass. Rub her tits a little bit. That's a good lady. You're still getting home after long shifts to hot food. That alone is worth it. Look, my girlfriend does meal preps for me. So on Sunday, she has a routine. Sunday, she starts cooking about 5 o'clock. She's not done till like 9. All my meals are for the week are done, cooked, and prepped. You know how much I appreciate the shit out of that woman? Seeing how much work she did for some hours. And in the meantime, while things are cooking, she's cleaning. She's doing laundry. I'm like, this woman has a full-time gig at a stressful job. 23 years old. And is doing wifey shit. Okay? So, yeah. It's crazy to think that a girl at that age has that kind of mentality in modern times. Just ridiculous. So when you find a girl that's looking to do that, bro, just lock it in. No problem. So yeah, look, I think it's sad to me that it is rare that a woman is traditional. When you type in, go on a dating site right now. If you're a single guy, go on a dating site, put in your bio, looking for a traditional woman. Wouldn't you know it? The moment they read that first line, they dip out. Now, do a test. Looking for a travel partner. Looking to travel the world, eventually start a family, and do family stuff while we all travel the world and learn about new cultures. Dude, you're going to get hit up nonstop because you have said the key words, travel. I want to do things. Women now generally date for experiences. Women now don't date to establish a traditional relationship. Social media got them way fucked up. Feminism has them way fucked up, making them think that they always have to be on an adventure, as opposed to find a solid man that's going to take care of you and lock it in with. I told my girlfriend the other day, let's go to the mall. Went to the mall, hung around, whatever. Hey, let's go here. Bought her some leggings. Bought her some stuff at Sephora. Bought her this. She was glowing. Oh, this motherfucker took me to the mall and spent some money. Like, I'm like, yeah, like that's what we're supposed to do. Now, I didn't shower her with gifts, but if there's something she wanted, get it. Just get it. I get $5,000 wheels like an idiot. I get $10,000 motors like an idiot. Why can't I spend a G with you at the mall getting cool shit? And that's not every day. She was like blown away by that. You know what? I haven't had to do a goddamn thing around the house because now it's become that relationship. I take care of you. And in turn, you take care of me. And it works. Traditional. But women nowadays want to fucking travel and do dumb shit. That's serious dedication right there. She really loves you and enjoys what she does. Must be nice. She literally loves what she does. She tries different recipes. I'm like, yo, they all work. Huge at Stit says, my wife is that way. Preps my meals, makes my protein shakes, etc. while make sure the kids are taken care of. Her job is homemaker. Guys, that's my motivation. Look, I would never tell her to quit her job. But if I'm making enough money, like $250 and up, to be able to say, you don't have to work, but if you want to work, you can. But I am not telling you have to work. I got this. Knowing her, she'd keep her job. But boy, she'd really be taken care of because she takes care of me. Alex, inspire a lot. Seeing you getting all the cars and stuff is because of a lot of hard work. I started working more at the store and I might get another one anytime soon because of the good performance. When people see the ZR1 and what they don't see is me under the car putting headers on for 10 hours. They don't see me for 4 hours changing blowers over, changing pulleys over, changing cold airs over. They don't see me for days tuning that car. They see a 10-minute video of me tuning, 60 to 130 and bada bing, bada boom, it's done. Meanwhile, in the background, I do nothing but work. The Fox, same thing. It needs a lot of work. So when you see a video on the Fox, I've done a lot of work to the Fox to get it to where the point it is. The Escalade is basically, I am working really hard to have a reliable vehicle that can bring a lot of stuff, drive me somewhere in style and reliable, and have room in the back to put stuff in if I need to. So the byproduct of this channel and the cars that I have, what you see on the channel and all, it's just me working. That's all I do is work. You have to import traditional women. Domestic does not compute. And that's sad to me that women do not strive to be a traditional woman nowadays. Yeah, good luck finding traditional women nowadays. Well, at least young ones, the cougars are usually about it. Alex, she's a keeper, no lie. That's why I'm back in South Florida. I need to find a traditional Hispanic girl. I'm like you. White girls are my kryptonite, but can't beat the valid Spanish. Nestor, I thought you were married. Why am I thinking, are you the guy that had the pro-charged blue Mustang? I thought you were married. I already have one in the hood, talking about stores. That was the reason I never could take my ex back. She wanted to travel and be famous and wanted people to know her. I'm here wanting to buy a house in the mountains. People think that I wanted fame. My ex thought I wanted fame. I wanted money. She wanted fame. She started a Facebook page like someone gives a shit about her fucking, obstacle course racing. Why do you want guys to know who you are? You want affirmation from strangers. Different Nestor. Okay, so if you saw me at Starbucks, then I don't know who the fuck you are. I thought you were Nestor from Northlake. So yeah, I maybe it's another guy, Nestor. But yeah, my ex wanted to be known as like a fit girl, and I'm like, no. Well, you're known. I'm doing this for money. Well, maybe I could do it for money too. What the fuck are you gonna do? Show your ass? Like, stop. Once I saw that happening, guys, it was lights out. It was literally time to get the fuck out of Dodge. And at the end of the day, that was the best thing I ever did because it wasn't going to go good. It wasn't going to. Where's the Price is Right? Where is the Price is Right? So I can get to Bumble swipes. That's right. Yep, that's the me. Let me get everything set up here. Oh my God. What's happening here? Yep. Oh, this is, I can't. Oh my God, I gotta move everything around. This is ridiculous. Screens are ridiculous. Everything's ridiculous. Okay. DB, yeah. All right, let's go. Let's go with the Bumble side. Now, I have it set up to be like all over the world or whatever, but I think it's concentrating mostly on South Florida. DB, 46 years old. Oh my God. Travel. Pickleball, sushi, soup, waves, palm trees, dogs, cats, and mountains. 5'10". Oh my gosh, she's thick though. What makes a relationship great is the elusive trifecta of intellectual, emotional, and physical chemistry. No, traditional. You're not traditional. It's your fault. Oh, let me see what we got. A little younger. Okay. Oh, stop. Jesus. Hey-o, Tanya, 41 years old. Good-looking girl. Boy, she reminds me of somebody, right? Damn. Oh, West Palm Beach. Let's go. Callie, 27 years old. I can't pull on that hair. You see right here? That's where it's glued on. Fuck out of here with your bullshit. Literally, my ex did that too. Instagram attention. Yeah, exactly. Fuck out of here with your bullshit. Look at Natalie. Obviously, you're not girlfriend material because your tits are out, right? You're not, look. Traditional doesn't belong on Bumble. Like, I don't think any girl on Bumble. Oh, come on, stop it. This girl's got a rack, big tits, stupid tattoo, great legs. Again, you are an insta thought, and you're great looking. Good for you. But again, you're recreational use only. You're a swing in the playground. That's all you are. Get out of here, Diana, with your bullshit. Kristen, 39 years old. I hope you're the blonde. Yep, you're the blonde. I like it. Good. No plan needed. My zombie apocalypse is no plan needed. I'll probably be zombie number one. Looking for something long-term. Love to go to sporting events, the beach. Traveling. Again, traveling is a red flag if you take a girl serious, meaning for a relationship, whose traveling is her main vibe. You're setting yourself up for failure. Sophie's got some thick eyebrows. She's good looking, though. Down-to-earth Brit from London who now lives here. Oh, good-looking girl. Let me see. You want to travel? No, North Palm Beach. Let's see what the deal is. Oh, Larissa with the ass. Shit. I love that. I love that side profile. I don't care about tits when the girl's got a waist and an ass like that. Tits are not a thing. We could travel to Pound Town. Damn, bitch up. We got to find POF one night to see some crackheads. I might do it. Oh, this girl's good-looking. She's probably Jamaican. Green Acres, absolutely Jamaican. All the Jamaicans live in Green Acres. Yale, 27 years old. Yeah, I don't know what's going on here. She's little thing. Non-negotiable. Refuse to sit on the couch every weekend. Fuck you. That's all I do. You think I'm gonna get up and go somewhere on the weekend with all Monday through Friday? I've had about 80 hours worth of work through me, and you want me to do shit? Fuck out of my life with your bullshit. Caroline, 33 years old. I'm Polish, love to travel. Wow. Like, women are so ridiculous. Plenty of fish is, POF is plenty of fish. POF has probably the nastiest girls on the planet. Do I have an account there? No. I mean, it's like trash. Plenty. Oh, we'll do it one day. Oh my God. Plenty of fish is absolute trash. Anyway, she wants to travel. What the fuck out of here. Travel to this dick. Sarah, 42 years old. No, thank you. There's way better good looking girls out there. I'm sure a lot of people say this, but I suck at describing myself. So for now, I'll say my bio is under construction. Oh my God. You didn't even make it down the hill. Get the fuck out of here. Alex, you ever golf? Yes. Guys, I can drive the shit out of a ball. Straight. Like, bad. Like, it's good. I don't want to show off. I think I was going to start like a baseball channel, like trying out bats, because I think those channels are pretty cool, and I think I can still hit the ball pretty hard, but I don't know how entertaining that was. This girl's hot. This girl's really good looking. Let's go. From Cali. Shit. Nancy, oh my God, that's 42? I'm 45. That girl looked like a rag. Bonita Springs. She's way the fuck down there. She's cute. She's a woman. She has kids. Doesn't want more. Recreational use only. Victoria. Oh, born and raised in Chicago. Polish background. Looking to experiment recipes on you. Looking for an alpha man who takes initiatives. Oh my God. Loves to travel. You're hot though. Oh, she's tall as fuck. Holy shit, guys. How tall is this chick? How tall are you? 5'10". Oh, fuck, 5'10". Polish, yeah. Fuck yeah. That's what the deal is. Luisa, Sandra Way says, I feel attacked. Sarah, 24 years old. Doesn't say, she's Colombian, I bet, right? Doesn't say a goddamn thing. Perfect girl. Crystal, 34. Fuck out of here, stupid. Greta, 42 years old. Love to travel. Guys, you think I'm kidding? You guys think I'm kidding? There's a reason. There's a common denominator why all these women are single. Loving to travel. She's 5'10", though. You can travel on this dick. Hava, no. Get out of here. Oh, my Lord. Oh, my God. We hit Riviera Beach? Did we just go to Riviera Beach and get... Oh, Pam. There we go. I'm simple, independent, responsible dog mom. Interested in meeting someone healthy in every aspect. Good hygiene, responsible, and financially stable. I mean, there's nothing wrong with what she said. Oh, look. She took a picture with her ex-boyfriend. Cut him out of the picture. You fucking dumbass. You couldn't find any other photo to post but that one of your ex-boyfriend hugging you by and you're 5 foot tall. You're pretty good looking, though. We'll see. What the deal is? Katie, 24 years old, 5'3". Coral Gables, gotta go. Marcela. Oh, totally not Colombian. Oh, yeah, she's Colombian as fuck. What's it? 94 miles away. Danny, 31 years old. Good-looking girl. The world will be a better place with more people who listen and have empathy. Oh, we'll get along if you're fun. Damn. Okay. There's nothing wrong with her. Amanda, 24 years old. Doesn't say a goddamn thing. Good-looking girl. Stupid hair. Jules, man, that's some good-looking girls. I love to stay busy with spontaneous day trips. Kayaking? You want to kill me? Fuck out of here with your kayaking. Y'all know about the kayak story. Almost died in that. See, that was simpy Alex. See, Alex was simpy. And the kayak was the straw that broke the camel's back. Delaira, 37 years old, recently moved back to Miami after spending a year in the mountains. That's a red flag if I ever saw one. Like she went to Colorado for a year and didn't work out and came back to Miami out of all places. Come on, that's sus as fuck. Jenna, energetic, love God, goal-oriented, looking for a serious relationship. Perfect. I mean, teeth are a little jacked up, but she's good looking. See what the deal is. Not bad. Danny, yada Gagan or Gaggin. Yeah, that's right. You're gonna be gagging. That's right. Her name is Gaggin. That's a nice name. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, come on. Really? I don't have it here? I thought, I got to do a better job.
You're going to twist up and down.
That's right. Her name is Gaggin. She's Canadian. That's right. Yeah, gagging on that. Dude. Yeah, fuck out of here. I'm not going to make fun of her, but it's crazy, right? She's nerdy and kind of dumpy, but that rack is pretty good, right? Like, imagine you're like nerdy and dumpy looking, but you got a rack that I can slam my cock through. Oh, man, it's too bad. Boy, that's a butterface, right? That's a butterface. Like, she's thick and comfortable, but right here, it just falls off a fucking cliff really fast. Jesus Christ. Ross, 38 years old. This a guy? No, that's not a guy. If that's a guy, I'm in. Marling, 29 years old. Soy divertida, me gusta viajar y conocer nuevos lugares, bailar y divertirme sanamente. Tú eres fea, get out of here. Alexa, 42 years old. Classy female that's dating with a purpose, enjoys traveling, shopping, fine dining, spa days, and boss men only. Time wasters need not apply. Big rack, big waste of time. Yamil, 24, gotta go. Val, nice little tits on her, nothing wrong with her. Curiosity killed the cat. She's Puerto Rican, lives in Davie. She's cute though, real cute. Right, Joe Swiss, she's not the worst butterface. She was not bad. Elena, 36 years old, 5'6". She lives in Plantation. She's good looking. Let's go. Kelly's not that. Oh, I should have. Actually, let's go back. Is Kelly on the left or the right? Oh, the one on the right. No good. Couple more. We'll get the fuck out of here. Summer, she's 30. Oh my God. She's new here, just seeing what's out there. Balance between adrenaline yoga, hygienic, but I'll get my shirt a tad bit dirty for you. High standards, but down to earth. Sarcasm, but respectful. High heels, but I love my boots. And sneakers. Don't want kids. Wow. 30 years old, doesn't want kids. Whoa, look at the body. What's your relationship like with your father? Probably not good. Laura, that looks like a guy, right? Foodie, generally eating my way through Dallas or dancing the night away. Wants kids, and she's 5'9". She's kind of tall. It could be a guy. We'll see what the deal is. I'll let you know if it's a guy. Teresa, want to hear a joke about pizza? No. And she's good looking, and a couple more. We'll get out of here. Good looking, not good looking, good looking. Mappy, what a weird name. And let's see, Antoinette. Oh yeah, she's definitely right off the boat. Colombian, probably worked as a prostitute for a little bit and came to the United States to make a life for herself. Could you imagine being a prostitute in a foreign country? And then you come here and find a sucker ass hoe that banged you raw, thinks you're like pure and shit. All right, guys, I'm gonna get the fuck. Like I've heard of that happening. Women that are like call girls in other countries or whatever, and then they come here and they find some sucker ass accountant that thinks like he hit the mother load with this like Colombian chick that was just banging dudes in Colombia for money, and they come here and get wifed up. Unreal. Heard it happening. I'll tell you some stories some other time. All right, guys, I'm gonna get the fuck out of here. Thank you very much for hanging out with me for a little bit. We talked a little bit about red pill channels steering you the wrong way. I think they're just doing clickbaity stuff and trying to dunk on girls just for the algorithm. We talked about men potentially having a purpose in a family, but finding a traditional woman is increasingly harder and harder to find because of the modern day culture of American women, and Hispanic couples do not divorce. They literally do not divorce. They hate each other. They fight. But they don't divorce because, believe it or not, family actually matters to them. All right, guys, I'm out of here. For those of you that are on the other channel, I'll see you on Thursday. We'll hang out a little bit. And I'll see you guys on Thursday also at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for another episode of The Dating Channel. I'll see you guys in a couple of days. Have a good rest of your day, Wednesday and Thursday night. We'll be back at it with a little Dating Channel action. Have a good rest of your night. See you guys later. Bye.